the Homeless Film School Correspondents crew. That's downtown Donna Brown. This is Colonel Nibor, Homeless Film School Correspondent. So, now, today is just talk to people. This is Occupy Salt Lake City. Just talk to people, you know, tell them, you know, hey, you know, how's it been going?
What's going to happen? What's going to go on? So I talk to the police also?
Talk to anybody you want. Ask, but see, you have the release forms. And if you do, you know, you interview somebody, then it's going to be, if you interview somebody, just make sure that they sign the release and don't film anybody without their permission. And then just kind of say, you know, I've been homeless before. You know, out here in the streets in Salt Lake City, and so are you doing anything special to prepare for the winter here? Okay? Looks like we have a media circus as it is. Looks like there's some police.
Hey, I wanted to let you know, I got...
So, did they arrest some people?
No, there was a body discovered in the morning.
A body discovered this morning? Holy cow.
But they're saying it's not suspicious that it's...
Froze, maybe?
Maybe.
So, wow. Because we have some... I have a homeless film school, and we have some correspondents that have been homeless. And so they're going to be talking to people, and it's like, what are you going to be doing to prepare for the winter? We've been out here in the streets before, but maybe you haven't, so what are you going to do to stay warm? Oh, that's terrible. So, yeah, they found a body. Yeah.
Protester?
I don't know.
That's what
Is this, you were saying that there was...
She said there was a protester in there they found. But I don't know.
So yeah, zoom in on cameras, zoom in on shots that are interesting. See, they're taking pictures right there. Zoom in on that.
Yeah.
See that crime lab? Get the photos snapping. Zoom in right in on that. Did you know the person, or do you know?
I'm an EMT. I had to go check the body.
What happened?
Well, it could be two causes: hypothermia or propane poisoning.
Oh, they had propane
Yeah.
in there?
Do you want to?
We won't know the cause of death until they actually check it.
Thank you. What time did they discover? Is it okay if I ask you a couple questions? Is that right? Sure. On camera?
Sure.
And I have a release form if that's all right. This is doing a project. It's called One Day on Earth. Worldwide, for a 24-hour period of November 11th, people are shooting movies, and it's going to be a feature-length documentary. So these are these two people, Donna, who's in the wheelchair, and then this other guy in a hat, Colonel Nibor. They're two participants of my film school. It's called the Homeless Film School. So people that are formerly homeless or are currently homeless are making movies. And so they're going to be here talking to people today. And so this happens.
I'm homeless and I'm an EMT doctor.
Are you? So what's your name?
Michael.
Michael, how you doing? I'm Renee. But so what happened today? What at what time? And
I'd say about 8 o'clock. They came over to me and told me that his friend wasn't moving, and I went over and checked his vitals and everything. He was cold as ice. I said, he's dead. Cause of death unknown.
So okay, so the body is still there, and the police has been here for a while, and
yeah,
so
they're doing a full investigation.
But they think that it's not foul play. They think
no, it's not foul play. There's no stab wounds, no bullet wounds.
Do you think maybe that it was cold? You said hypothermia. You mentioned that. So what do you think happened?
Personally, I can't really say, but I can take an estimate. It could be from the propane itself, because if you're in a steel tent, propane poisoning is the biggest, highest.
Oh, inside the tent, propane. Oh, and they're sealed off for the cold, but then that kept the gas in.
Yeah.
Oh man, are you serious?
And that's what they're leaning on. It could be the propane that caused the death.
How old do you think the person was?
They say 44.
In his 40s. I'm 43, just a year older than me then. Shh. Interesting. And then so they're waiting probably to come and get someone to come and pick them up.
Yeah.
I wonder if they'll do maybe a memorial here then.
Oh yeah, they'll do a memorial for him.
And so you say you're homeless. Are you staying here right now?
Yeah.
So
I'm
where?
in EMT medical on just over there with that big red tent.
Oh, so you're in the red tent over here. So you're covering medical stuff. Like, have you had any other kinds of calls or anything, or what are you guys doing to prepare some of these people that haven't been here, haven't been outside in the winter before?
Basically, we're trying to ask for hypothermia blankets.
Uh-huh.
Keep these people from going into hypothermia.
Right.
And we're asking them to cut down on their drinking. If you cut down on your drinking, hypothermia is not likely to set in.
Uh-huh. So I've heard that there's also like a alcohol and drug-free zone. Is it the whole thing, or is there a certain area
we're trying
where...
to make the whole thing that way, but there's people way at the other end, on the other end of the park.
Yeah.
They're just a little harder to convince because they've been doing it for years.
Okay. Hey, Colonel, can you bring one of those forms over here? I'm sorry, what was your name again?
Michael.
Michael. Thank you so much. This is Colonel Nibor, or Robin. Can you, let's see, can we use that as pads, and can you help me have this gentleman, Michael, fill out this form?
How am I going to help an educated man fill out a form?
I mean, give him a pen. Oh, he's got a pen. Never mind.
Doctor's carry.
Michael, this is Robin.
How you doing,
Robin?
Michael?
And so he's one of our correspondents today, and he's going to be here just filming stuff. And he was giving me the background on the story. He's in the red EMT tent here. Mm-hmm. So he's kind of...
There's only 2 EMTs on site, me and my son.
You and your son?
Yeah.
Maybe
he's Air Force, I'm Coast Guard.
Oh, right on. Thank you for being here. And like I said, part of the project today is, we have some people here that have survived out here in the streets, and maybe they could give advice to people. Or is there, like some of the speakers or anything like that? Are there any kind of winter survival education classes? Or excellent. So maybe you could film some of that. Or
what's today's date?
Today is 11-11-11.
You guys plan on being out here during the winter, huh?
Oh yeah.
Now, did somebody die over here?
Yeah. There's a body right there.
Was it an overdose or because of cold weather?
He's thinking maybe hypothermia?
Hypothermia or probably propane poisoning.
That's going to put a real damper. Is that the first one to die here?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I bet you that's what the cops are waiting for, the first person to die because of the cold weather. And then...
well, we won't know the results until they do it on top.
But yeah, it's sealed off pretty good with that tarp and stuff, and so maybe, like you were saying, that propane not being able to get out. So yeah, that's that one guy from Fox, and then... So, do you have your camera? Oh, did I give you a tape?
No.
Duh, I'm such an idiot.